Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English Daily Podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Daniel. We're so excited to see you here for another episode. How's everyone doing today?
Yes, welcome. Whether you're a returning subscriber or watching us for the first time, we're thrilled to have you here. Today's episode is going to be really special.
That's right. Today we're talking about family, one of the most important and personal topics in any language. Family is something that connects us all, no matter where we're from.
Exactly. And talking about your family is one of the most common conversation topics in English. When you meet someone new, whether at work, school, social events, or even online, people often ask about your family.
Right. Questions like, do you have any siblings? Or, tell me about your family. Or, are you close with your family? Are very common, especially when people are getting to know you.
So today, we're going to teach you all the vocabulary, phrases, and expressions you need to talk confidently about your family in English. And everyone watching, we want you to think about your own family while we talk.
Yes, by the end of this episode, you'll be able to describe your family members, talk about family relationships, and have natural conversations about family in English.
And as always, we encourage you to speak out loud with us. Practice the phrases we teach and share about your own family in the comments below.
Absolutely. Active practice is the best way to learn, so don't be shy. Speak along with us throughout the episode.
Perfect. Now, before we start talking about our own families, let's teach everyone the basic family vocabulary. Daniel, let's start with the immediate family members.
Great idea. Everyone watching, immediate family means your closest family members, the people you live with or are most directly related to. Let's go through them. First, your parents, mother and father.
Yes, mother and father are the formal words, but in everyday conversation, we usually say mom and dad. These are much more common and casual.
Right. You might also hear mama, mommy, papa, or daddy, but these are usually used by young children or in very affectionate moments. As an adult, you'll typically say mom and dad.
Exactly. Everyone, let's practice. Repeat after me. My mom. Say it. My mom.
My dad. Repeat. My dad.
Good. Now let's talk about siblings. Siblings is the word for brothers and sisters together. If someone asks, do you have any siblings? They're asking if you have brothers or sisters.
Right. You can say, I have 2 siblings. That means you have 2 brothers or 2 sisters or 1 brother and 1 sister. The word sibling includes both.
Perfect. Now, specifically, brother and sister. Everyone repeat. My brother. Say it. My brother.
My sister. Repeat. My sister.
Excellent. And if you want to say older or younger, you can add those words. My older brother, my younger sister, my big brother, my little sister.
Great point. Older and younger are more formal, while big and little are more casual and affectionate. Both are correct.
Now, what if you don't have any siblings? You can say, I'm an only child. This means you have no brothers or sisters. Everyone, repeat, I'm an only child.
Perfect. Now let's talk about children. If you have kids, you can say my son or my daughter. And together, you can say my children or more casually, my kids.
Right. Children is more formal. Kids is casual and very common. Everyone practice. My son. Say it. My son.
My daughter. Repeat. My daughter.
My kids. Say it. My kids.
Excellent. Now everyone watching, here's your first practice task. Think about your immediate family. Try saying, I have, and list your family members. For example, I have a mom, a dad, and 2 brothers.
Yes. Practice saying it out loud right now. Don't worry about being perfect, just try. You could say, I have a mother and father, or I have parents and 1 sister, or I'm an only child.
Great practice! Now, Sarah, let's talk about extended family. These are family members beyond your immediate family.
Yes, extended family includes grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and more. Let's start with grandparents. Everyone, grandparents means your parents' parents.
Right. You have your grandmother and your grandfather, but just like with parents, we usually use casual terms, grandma and grandpa.
Yes, you might also hear nana, granny, grammy, pop, papa, or other affectionate names. Different families use different terms.
Exactly. In my family, we say grandma and grandpa. What about your family, Sarah?
We say nana and papa. It's cute how every family has their own special names. Everyone watching, what do you call your grandparents? Write it in the comments.
Great question. Okay, now let's talk about aunts and uncles. Your aunt is your parent's sister, and your uncle is your parent's brother.
Right, but aunt and uncle can also be your parent's sibling's spouse. So if your mom's brother is married, his wife is also your aunt.
Good clarification. Everyone practice my aunt. Say it, my aunt.
My uncle. Repeat, my uncle.
Perfect. Now your aunt and uncle's children are your cousins. Cousins are very important in many families.
Yes, you can have first cousins. These are your aunt and uncle's children. And if you're being specific, you can say, my cousin Sarah or my cousin Mike. The word cousin is used for both male and female.
Great point. Unlike brother and sister, we don't have different words for male and female cousins in English. Everyone is just a cousin.
Exactly. Everyone watching, do you have cousins? Try saying, I have cousins, and add the number. Or, my cousin's name is, practice it.
Excellent. Now let's talk about in-laws, Sarah. This is important for people who are married.
Yes. When you get married, your spouse's family becomes your in-laws. Your husband or wife's parents are your mother-in-law and father-in-law.
Right. And your spouse's siblings are your brother-in-law and sister-in-law. These terms show the family connection through marriage.
Exactly. Everyone, these might seem like long words, but they're very common. Practice them. My mother-in-law. Say it. My mother-in-law.
My brother-in-law. Repeat, my brother-in-law.
Good. Now, let's talk about some other important terms. If your parents are divorced and remarried, you might have a stepmother or stepfather.
Yes. Step means they're married to your parent, but they're not your biological parent. You can also have stepbrothers and stepsisters. These are your step-parents' children.
Right. And people in blended families often just say, my dad's wife or my stepdad, whatever feels comfortable for them.
Exactly. Now let's talk about nieces and nephews. Your siblings' children are your niece, if she's a girl, and nephew, if he's a boy.
Yes. So if your brother has a daughter, she's your niece. If your sister has a son, he's your nephew. Everyone, practice. My niece. Say it. My niece.
My nephew. Repeat, my nephew.
Perfect. And that means you are an aunt or uncle to your nieces and nephews.
Exactly. Okay, everyone, let's do a quick review of all the family vocabulary we've learned. Are you ready?
Let's go. Immediate family. Mom, dad, brother, sister, son, daughter, children, kids.
Extended family. Grandmother, grandfather, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, cousin.
Through marriage. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, stepmother, stepfather, stepbrother, stepsister.
Daughter. And the collective terms parents, siblings, grandparents, in-laws.
Excellent review. Everyone watching, you now know all the basic family vocabulary, but knowing the words is just the beginning.
That's right. Now we need to learn how to use these words in natural conversations. So Sarah, let me ask you, tell me about your family.
Oh, I'd love to. Well, I come from a pretty big family. I have 2 parents, my mom and dad, and I have 3 siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Oh, 4 kids total. That must have been fun growing up. Are you the oldest, youngest, or somewhere in the middle?
I'm the second oldest. My older brother is 35, I'm 32, my younger sister is 28, and my baby brother just turned 25.
Everyone watching, did you notice the natural flow of that conversation? I asked, tell me about your family, and Sarah started with the basics, her parents and siblings. Then I asked a follow-up question about birth order.
Yes, birth order means the order you were born in. Oldest, youngest, or middle child. This is a common topic in family conversations. People often ask, are you the oldest, or are you the baby of the family?
Right. Baby of the family is a casual way to say the youngest child, and middle child is someone who has both older and younger siblings.
Exactly. Everyone watching, think about your birth order. Try saying, I'm the oldest in my family, or I'm the youngest, or I'm a middle child, or I'm an only child. Say it out loud.
Great practice. Okay, Sarah, tell me more. Are you close with your siblings?
Yes, very close. We all get along really well. We text each other almost every day, and we try to get together at least once a month for family dinners.
That's wonderful. Everyone, notice the phrase, get along. This means to have a good relationship with someone. You can say, I get along well with my sister, or we get along great.
Yes, and the opposite would be we don't get along or we don't see eye to eye. These mean you have conflicts or disagreements.
Right. Another useful phrase is, we're close. This means you have a strong emotional connection. I'm very close with my brother, or my family is really close.
Exactly. And if you want to emphasize it more, you can say, we're very close, or we're really tight. Tight is more casual and means the same thing.
Perfect. Everyone watching, think about your family relationships. Try saying, I'm close with, or I get along well with. Complete the sentence out loud.
Great practice. So, Daniel, now it's your turn. Tell me about your family.
Sure. Well, I have a smaller family than you. I have my parents, and I have 1 younger sister, so there are 4 of us in my immediate family.
Nice. And are you close with your family?
Yes, definitely. My sister and I are really close, even though she lives in another city now. We video call at least once a week, and I see my parents pretty regularly, usually every couple of weeks.
That's great. Everyone, notice how Daniel said pretty regularly. This phrase means quite often or with some frequency. It's very natural in conversation.
Right. You can say, I see them pretty regularly, or I call them pretty often, or we talk pretty frequently. It's a nice, casual way to describe how often you do something.
Perfect. And Daniel used another great phrase, at least once a week. This shows the minimum frequency. At least means not less than, or the minimum is.
Exactly. More examples, I visit my grandparents at least once a month, or I talk to my mom at least 3 times a week, or we have family dinners at least twice a year.
Everyone watching, think about how often you communicate with your family. Try saying, I talk to my at least, and complete it. Practice out loud.
Excellent practice. Now, Sarah, what about your extended family? Do you have a big extended family?
Oh, yes. I have lots of aunts, uncles, and cousins. On my mom's side, I have 3 aunts and 2 uncles, and probably about 15 cousins. On my dad's side, it's a bit smaller, 2 aunts, 1 uncle, and about 8 cousins.
Wow, that's a lot of cousins. Everyone, notice Sarah said, on my mom's side and on my dad's side. This is how we talk about the different branches of our family tree.
Yes, my mom's side of the family or my dad's side of the family. This helps clarify which relatives you're talking about. You can also say maternal side for your mother's family and paternal side for your father's family, but that's more formal.
Right. Maternal and paternal are more academic or formal terms. In everyday conversation, we usually just say my mom's side or my dad's side.
Exactly. Everyone, if you want to talk about which side of your family someone is from, try saying my aunt on my mom's side or my cousins on my dad's side. Practice it.
Perfect. Now, Sarah, are you close with your extended family too?
Some of them, yes. I'm especially close with a few of my cousins. We grew up together and we're still good friends. But honestly, with such a big family, I'm not super close with all of them. Some I only see at big family gatherings like weddings or holidays.
That makes sense. Everyone, this is very normal. You don't have to be close with everyone in your extended family. Sarah used a great phrase, family gatherings. This means family events or family get-togethers.
Yes, family gatherings include things like holiday celebrations, birthday parties, reunions, weddings, or just big family dinners. You might say, we have a family gathering every Thanksgiving, or I see my extended family at family gatherings.
Perfect. And Sarah mentioned holidays. This is another important topic. Many families have holiday traditions. Sarah, what does your family do for holidays?
Oh, holidays are big in my family. Every Christmas, we all gather at my parents' house. All my siblings come with their families, and we have a huge dinner. We also do Thanksgiving together, and usually someone's birthday every few months.
That sounds lovely. Everyone, holiday traditions are special things your family does every year. You might say, our family tradition is, or every year we always for the holidays.
Exactly. For example, our family tradition is to have a big dinner on Christmas Eve. Or every year we go camping together in the summer. Or we always watch fireworks together on New Year's Eve.
Everyone watching, does your family have any traditions? Think about it and try to describe one in English. You can write it in the comments too.
Yes, please share. We love learning about different family traditions around the world. Okay, Daniel, tell me about your extended family.
Well, my extended family is quite small. I have 1 aunt and 1 uncle on my mom's side and 2 aunts on my dad's side. I have about 6 cousins total. My grandparents are all still alive, which I'm really grateful for.
Oh, that's wonderful that all your grandparents are still with you. That's special. Are you close with them?
Yes, especially my grandma on my mom's side. I visit her often and we talk on the phone every week. She's 82 years old and so sharp and funny.
That's beautiful. Everyone, talking about your relationship with grandparents is common in family conversations. You can say, I'm very close with my grandma, or I love spending time with my grandfather, or my grandparents raised me.
Right. Some people are raised by their grandparents, which is also perfectly normal. You might hear, my grandma raised me, or I grew up with my grandparents, or I lived with my grandparents.
Exactly. Every family is different, and that's okay. Now, everyone, let's talk about different family structures, because not all families look the same.
That's so important, Sarah. Family comes in many forms. Some people have traditional nuclear families with 2 parents and kids. Some have single parents. Some have same-sex parents. Some are raised by grandparents or other relatives.
Right. And some people have blended families from remarriages, adoptive families, foster families, or chosen family of close friends. All of these are valid and important.
Exactly. When talking about family in English, you can describe whatever your family
looks like. You might say, I was raised by my single mom, or I have two moms, or my aunt raised me, or I was adopted.
Yes. And everyone watching, you should describe your family honestly and proudly. There's no one correct family structure. What matters is love and connection.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about some useful phrases for describing family relationships. Sarah, can you give us some examples?
Sure. If you want to describe how family members are connected, you can say, he's my dad's brother, describing your uncle. She is my mom's mom, describing your grandmother. They're my brother's kids, describing your nieces and nephews.
Perfect. These explanations help clarify relationships. You can also describe ages and generations. For example, my parents are in their 60s. My brother is 5 years older than me. My kids are teenagers, or my grandparents are elderly.
Great examples. You can also describe what family members do. My dad is a teacher, my sister works in marketing, my mom is retired, my brother is still in school.
Excellent. And you can describe personalities. My dad is really funny. My sister is very outgoing. My mom is the calm one in the family. My brother is super smart.
Everyone watching, try describing one of your family members using these structures. Say out loud, my is, and complete it with age, job, or personality.
Great practice. Now let's talk about some common questions people ask about family so you can be prepared to answer them.
Yes, the most common question is simply, do you have any siblings? Or how many siblings do you have?
Right, you can answer, yes, I have 2 brothers. Or, yes, I have 1 sister. Or, no, I'm an only child.
Another common question is, are you married? Or do you have kids?
Yes, you can answer, yes, I'm married. Or, no, I'm single. Or, yes, I have 2 kids. Or, no, not yet. Or simply no.
And people often ask, where does your family live? Or do they live nearby?
Right, you might answer, they live in the same city as me. Or they live about 2 hours away. Or my family lives in another country. Or we're all spread out across different states.
Good examples. Another question, are you close with your family?
You can say, yes, very close. Or yes, we talk all the time. Or not really, we don't see each other much. Or we're working on our relationship.
Perfect. Everyone watching, practice answering these questions out loud. Imagine someone asking you about your family and practice your responses.
Excellent practice. Now, Sarah, let's talk about some phrasal verbs and expressions related to family.
Great idea. Let's start with grow up. This means to spend your childhood. I grew up in a big family, or I grew up with my grandparents.
Right, another one, take after. This means to be similar to a family member. I take after my dad. Means you're similar to your father in personality, looks, or behavior.
Yes, you might hear, she takes after her mother, or he really takes after his grandfather. Everyone, do you take after anyone in your family? Say it, I take after my...
Good practice. Another expression, run in the family. This means something is common in your family, especially traits or abilities. Musical talent runs in my family, or blue eyes run in my family.
Perfect. Here's another, look up to. This means to admire and respect someone. I look up to my older sister, or he looks up to his father.
Excellent. And look after or take care of. These mean to care for someone. I look after my younger brother, or she takes care of her elderly parents.
Great. One more, get along with or not get along with. We mentioned this earlier. I get along well with my cousins, or unfortunately, I don't get along with my uncle.
Perfect examples. Everyone watching, try using one of these phrasal verbs to describe your family. Say a complete sentence out loud.
Excellent practice. Now let's do a complete demonstration conversation about family so everyone can hear how it all flows naturally together.
Perfect. Ready, Sarah?
Ready. So, Daniel, I don't think I've asked you this before. Tell me more about your family. Do you come from a big family?
Not really, no. I have a pretty small family, actually. It's just my parents, my younger sister, and me. What about you?
Oh, I come from a big family. I have 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister. We're a loud bunch when we all get together.
That sounds fun. I bet holidays are exciting at your house. Are you all pretty close?
Yeah, we are. We don't all live in the same city anymore, but we talk in our family group chat pretty much every day, and we try to visit each other when we can. How about you and your sister?
We're really close too. She actually just had a baby, so I'm a new uncle. I'm so excited about that.
Oh, congratulations! That's so exciting. Boy or girl?
A little girl. Her name is Emma. She's only 3 months old, but she's already got me wrapped around her finger.
Oh, that's so sweet. I have 3 nieces and 2 nephews, and I absolutely love being an aunt. Kids change everything, don't they?
They really do. My parents are over the moon about being grandparents. They visit Emma almost every day.
That's adorable. My parents are the same way with their grandkids. They spoil them rotten.
That's what grandparents do best, right? So, Sarah, what do your siblings do? Are they all in the same city as you?
No, we're pretty spread out. My older brother lives in Seattle. He's a software engineer. My younger sister is in Boston doing her medical residency. And my baby brother is still in our hometown with my parents finishing college.
Wow, sounds like a very accomplished family.
We're all doing okay. What about your sister? What does she do?
She's a teacher, elementary school. She loves it, even though it's exhausting, especially now with the baby.
I bet. Being a mom and a teacher, that's a lot.
Okay, everyone, notice how that conversation flowed. We asked follow-up questions, showed interest, and shared details naturally.
Yes, we talked about family size, relationships, occupations, locations, and even grandchildren. That's what a natural family conversation looks like.
Exactly. Now, everyone watching, you have all the tools you need to talk about your family in English. Let's review the key points.
Perfect. First, the basic vocabulary. Immediate family, parents, siblings, children, extended family, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and in-laws.
Second, useful phrases. I come from a family. I'm close with. I get along well with. On my mom's or dad's side.
Third, common questions. Do you have siblings? Are you married? Do you have kids? Are you close with your family?
Fourth, describing relationships. Ages, occupations, personalities, how often you see them, where they live.
And finally, phrasal verbs, grow up, take after, run in the family, look up to, look after, get along with.
Perfect review. Everyone, you're now ready to have confident conversations about family in English.
Yes, and remember, every family is unique and special. Don't worry about comparing your family to others, just describe your family, honestly and proudly.
Absolutely. Now, everyone, here's your homework for today.
First, write about your family in the comments below. Tell us about your immediate family, who they are, what they do, and your relationship with them. Write in English.
Second, practice describing your family out loud. Pretend someone asked you, "Tell me about your family," and practice your answer. Do this several times until it feels natural.
Third, think about a family story or tradition and practice telling it in English. This is great practice for longer, more detailed conversations.
And fourth, watch this episode again. Repetition is key to learning. Each time you watch, you'll understand more and feel more confident.
Excellent homework. And everyone, if this episode helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more English learners.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to Learn English Daily podcast and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.
We create new conversation lessons every week to help you improve your English in practical, real-life ways.
And we love reading your comments, so please tell us about your family below. We want to hear from you.
Yes, share your family stories, ask questions, or just practice your English. We read every comment and we're here to support your learning journey.
Absolutely. Now, before we go, Sarah, let me ask everyone one more time, what's your family like? Think about it and describe them in English.
Yes, try saying, I come from a family, I have, and complete it with your family members. Say it out loud right now.
Perfect practice. And remember, everyone, family is universal. We all have families, and talking about family helps us connect with people from all over the world.
That's so true. Whether your family is big or small, traditional or unique, near or far, your family is important and worth talking about.
Well said. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of Learn English Daily podcast. We hope you feel more confident talking about your family now.
Yes, thank you for being here. We appreciate you taking the time to improve your English with us.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, you're doing an amazing job.
We're so proud of your progress. We'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, take care of yourselves and your families.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.